President Trump says he's ready to implement a second phase of sanctions against Russia after its largest airstrike on Ukraine since the war began. The attack killed 4 and injured dozens. Trump's measures could include secondary tariffs on nations buying Russian oil, like India and China, to collapse Russia's economy. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent emphasized US-European cooperation in this strategy. The goal is to force Russia into negotiations as the war drags on, with heavy costs for both Ukraine and Russia. More than 14,000 migrants, mostly Venezuelans, have turned back from heading to the US after stricter immigration policies were reinstated. Migration through the Darien Gap, a perilous jungle crossing, has dropped by 97%. Many are citing legal barriers and fear of deportation. Aid cuts have left returnees vulnerable to exploitation and trafficking. Scott Campbell, a UN official, urged governments to protect these migrants, saying most of these people are already victims of human rights abuses. Advocates warn of worsening risks if support isn't increased. Sabrina Carpenter lit up the 2025 MTV VMAs, starting the night in a cherry red Valentino gown with sequins and lavender feathers. The man-child singer, nominated for 8 awards, stunned fans with a performance from her new album, Man's Best Friend. She shared the stage with drag performers and trans women, amplifying a message of inclusivity. Later, she changed into a sequined black dress to accept the Best Album Award for Short and Sweet. Sabrina's night balanced style, substance, and a celebration of diversity, leaving a lasting impression. Sydney Sweeney transformed herself to play boxing legend Christy Martin in the biopic Christy. She trained for months, learning boxing techniques and following a strict, high-calorie diet to embody the role. The film, which highlights Martin's rise in the sport and her struggles with domestic abuse, received a standing ovation at its premiere in Toronto. Sweeney called it an honour to portray such a powerful figure, while Martin praised the experience of seeing her story on screen. Christy debuts in theatres on November 7. Amy Sherald, known for her Michelle Obama portrait, has moved her American Sublime exhibition to the Baltimore Museum of Art. Originally set for the Smithsonian, Sherald withdrew after they considered replacing her painting Transforming Liberty, which reimagines the Statue of Liberty as a transgender woman. She said the move reflected institutional fear and opposed debates diminishing trans visibility. The Baltimore Museum show opens November 2, celebrating Sherald's ties to the city and her commitment to artistic freedom. Thank you for listening. If